Hey guys, Holiday Master here. I'm going to start this week with animatronics, a good mix between tabletops and life sizes. And it depends on what the item is. It might be a short, it might be a full video. This one will be a video because I have a lot of explaining and talking with this item. Sadly, I know some people like my explanations, some people don't. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm just nerdy for this stuff, and it's just what I do. But I believe this is the 04. I want to say 04 because this is the box. Sadly, it's in rough shape. I gotta fix it up a little bit. Now, I don't know if this was the only thing, only because I'm guessing there was a piece of cardboard here to give you a solid box, but I know there's a 06 model or an 07 model, I think. There's a few different models of this. There's this one with this box, and then the other one I'm thinking of had an orange box, but it had like a side piece right here. So I don't know a whole lot about those, but I've always wanted one. And I don't know, I've always really loved this thing. Just one of those deals. It's just unique. I know they have the crow and the parrot as well, but I've always loved the bat more. Now, Gemmy loves doing this back in the day. They loved taking inflatables and making them into tabletop props. The 7'04" bat and this guy, other than the belly, I think they're identical. Like the eyes, the colors are a little different, but the eyes are the same. You know, the black with the pink. I just have always thought that. So this thing was a pain in the butt. I got one off buddy Ethan last year sometime, and his mouth worked, and he spun around, but that was it. And I got tearing it apart, and everything is micro small. Like, everything in this guy is micro compared to a normal tabletop animatronic. And every time I had something fixed, something else would break. And these wires were so freaking small, it was a pain. And that is actually this one, the remains of this one. And it's pretty cool. So first off, that's how small the wires are. Those are 2 wires. Normally that's the size of 1. For an example, I'm still working on my Freaky Geek Frankenstein. But like, just an example of how small these wires were. And that's same with the motors. These motors are hard to find. They are literally the size of the end of my finger compared to, like I said, with this guy, a normal size motor for a tabletop, which is about 2 or 3, I'd say 2 fingers lengths. But pretty much how this works is, this one's torn apart. The board still works, but when he spun around, it would lose connection. There's a little sliver here. And how it worked was when it was all aligned, these are what controlled the wings, the mouth, and the eyes. So then when this thing would spin, it would cut power to everything here. That way you didn't have it hitting, excuse me, hitting off, this and breaking and everything else. So pretty cool how Gemmy did it. Has 3 mechs. It has a normal sized mech here, and then the wing one was the wing mech was miserable. And pretty much, like I said, these are all spare parts at this point, but this is the gearbox, and it went together, and then a pin went in the top section, but it went through this wing and that wing. And you had to have it just right for the wings to open and close, or else it wouldn't work right. I will say the one difference I noticed between this one and the other one, the mold for the bat's head was black inside. This one's green for some reason. And I won't lie, there's a little bit of weight to this. This is a good piece of solid plastic. So yeah, a lot of little parts to this, and it was a pain, and like I said, it was a pain in the butt. It took me 2 weeks. So pretty much what happened was, this is the one off my buddy Ethan, and this one actually came off Macari. I had originally bought this one for parts to fix the other one. Well, in reality, this one was in better shape, and I ended up doing the opposite, but I've got a fully working one with, again, I don't know if this is the full box. I'm gonna fix it up though, so I have something to set it on. Yeah, so it has two or three phrases and one song. So without further ado, here we go. Oh, and as you can see, it has button or sensor. Personally, this one was dangerous to give it a sensor, because when it spins around, you gotta watch there's nothing behind it or else it'll break. So without further ado,
watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. All I know is that to me, you look like you're having fun. I'll open up my scary wings. Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
so yeah, thankfully the song is the only time he spins, and I say that because eventually, you know, that wear and tear would do very bad, and I don't want to even think about having to clean or replace the magnets that are in this part. So yeah, I started with the song, but here's the other phrases.
Greetings and salutations. Looking for a bite of candy? Watch out,
Oh.
here I...
So that's the other thing. It has, I don't know how to explain it. There's 2 or 3 phrases, but in between it sings and spins.
I don't really like being disturbed, but it is time for me to fly. Please, let me sleep.
Maybe not.
Can't you see I'm trying to get my beauty rest?
Made a fool of me. This one should be the song. If it is, I'll let it play. That'll be the end of the video, so thank you guys for watching. If not, we'll press it another time.
Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. All I know is that to me, you look like you're having fun. I'll open up my scary wings. Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me